Welcome back to the Big Saturday Show. The exodus from the VP's office grows, with 2 more staffers announcing their departure. One of them is responsible for some of the word salads of Kamala Harris, like this one earlier this week.
Together, we are expanding access to transportation. Seems like maybe it's a small issue, it's a big issue. You need to get to go and need to be able to get where you need to go to do the work and get home.
The chief speechwriter and the VP's main domestic policy advisor are the latest to leave, bringing the total to 15 staffers. The speechwriter was on the job for only 4 months. Julie, at some point, obviously, I never really thought the word salad was necessarily going to become like a regular political term but here we are. As an expert at word salad. But at some point, it's not word salad. At some point, like the policies themselves are just indefensible.
Yeah, no, the timing is of the essence here because, you know, I mean, much like her short tenure on this job, the significance of the passage of time and the time of the significance in that passage of time. If you take a look at the passage of time, I would say that her time on the job of 4 months is a record. I mean, that is a record.
Fair point.
Did she get fired or did
What did she just say? What did Julie just say?
I just want to know. Did she get fired?
What did she just say?
Isn't that the point? Maybe we're just not even supposed to understand what she's saying.
It's a trick.
Everybody's like, what? And then you just kind of move on.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe that's part of the goal.
So it's like your children when you catch them doing something.
Correct.
They're like, hey.
They just play dumb.
They just make it up.
You know what this shows, though? It really shows that she's not ready for the national prime time. She basically skirted through the Attorney General when she was a state Attorney General as a senator, and now she's on a national platform. And she just doesn't have the skill set to articulate these programs. And that's what's happening. She's being exposed. And if she has any notion of being a candidate in 2024, forget it. The American public rejects her approach.
But see, this is the thing I don't understand is how did this not come to light before now?
Media, the left-wing media, they protected her.
The whole time she was in...
Oh, I lived in California. They protected. She was a golden girl. She couldn't do anything wrong, and it's being exposed on a national level every day.
Yeah. And by the way, don't forget how poorly she performed when she actually ran for president.
Yes.
I mean, people in your state of California, Leo, nobody wanted her. I mean, she was polling at like 3% in her home state. She dropped out before Marianne Williamson, who, God love her. I mean, the crystals and all, I'm really into all that. But, you know, like it shows that she really was not up for the job. The thing is, like, you see all of these people leaving, and to me, it's interesting because there's a difference between having a boss that's a tough boss, right? That makes you perform up to your potential, that makes you work hard. And then there's a difference in having a boss that's terrible because you're kind of leading them and they don't really know what they're doing and you feel like, is this even my job? That's what's happening, I think, with Kamala Harris, is that the people that work for her are like, I can't do this anymore because it's clear she doesn't prepare. She doesn't really know what she's talking about. Maybe that's the whole point. I don't know.
So, I mean, it's kind of amazing. You know, when you're in an administration, you're getting something done, and you've got incoming all the time. But you feel like you're the underdog. You feel like you're actually accomplishing something. It can be actually fun. Can you imagine how miserable it must be to be on her staff? To be on anywhere on the Biden staff?
Yeah.
It's like there's no reason to come into work every day.
Absolutely. There's an elephant in the room. She was picked for that position for all the wrong reasons. Gender politics, identity politics. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
She was picked for the wrong reason. Not qualifications, not experience, but for gender identity politics.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I have to say, you know, just watching her speak, not only is that cringeworthy in and of itself, but she actually doesn't. Not only does she not understand what's going on, but the one job that she's given, she can't even perform to task, and that's immigration, which we'll get into later in the show. But I mean, clearly they are not going to be running for president. She clearly is not, or should not be on the ticket. My question, though, is who else do they have? Who else do the Democrats have? You guys have any?
I'm going to go Hillary Clinton.
Oh, my God.
I always say this. Excuse me. They have the new, whatever it is, they're doing, she and Chelsea are doing some special where they're interviewing people. I don't know. She seems to put herself out there. And the fact that she keeps denying it, but you can tell she's like, go ahead and ask me. You know, like, I feel like Hillary is ready to take another stab at that. I don't know.
I could see that.
Could she win the nomination?
Who, Hillary?
Yeah.
No, because she suffers from that horrible disease. She's unlikable. People don't like her. Kamala has that. She's unlikable. She's not warm.
So she couldn't even win the primary.
I don't think she can win the primary because there's a core of Hillary supporters, but Hillary is unlikable. Kamala Harris is unlikable. Kamala Harris' political career is over after this term. But Hillary, no way.
So if they sideline Biden and Harris, and obviously the problem with sidelining Biden is because Harris is right behind him. But if they manage to do both of those, who would,
please. No Gavin Newsom. No Gavin Newsom. Please. He's the worst.
I mean, have your people from California not done enough damage to our country?
I'm sorry. Please, do not nominate that guy.
Well, all I know is that he thinks he's going to run ads in Florida to tell Floridians where I live that his state is a freer state. It is totally insane.
Hey, maybe Hunter Biden.
There you go.
Oh, my God. We don't have enough time to talk about that today. I got a lot of thoughts.
At least he's transparent.
Keep it in the family.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.